Hello, my dear friends, and welcome to Divine Debut. Welcome to Monday, the 28th of March of 2022. I'm hoping you've had a wonderful weekend, as good as it can possibly be. Spring is in the air, weather-wise. I also see it pertaining to relationships. Even though we've got troubles and blockages and whatever it is that we're hoping and we're passionate about, what we're loving to accomplish, to work towards, has got certain time limits, or we're trying to figure things out on how to overcome any limitations or the ability to move forward, as we do have like a red light in front of us, but I feel that the ability of Aquarius, where also the moon is transiting, as I'm doing your reading, friends will have a lot to do with it, friendships, and having the ability to detach from any, as I said, hardships or an idea of the door is closed right now. Mercury's ingressed into Aries now, so it's all about the messenger is coming forward with a lot of courage. Okay, so maybe there'll be more communication, right? Our driving force, we're hoping to have the ability to plant that seed. Happy birthday if it's your birthday today. And maybe also needing to detach where there's a closed door. We're sort of looking elsewhere right now, but we'll be revisiting what it is that we are driven to manifest, right? Saturn being ahead of Venus and Mars will not last for very long. Venus and Juno are right on Saturn right now. So on the positive side, of course, that speaks to having the ability to, you've done the work, let's say you've proven yourself, and Saturn is sort of ticking the boxes, yes, and no, and telling you what it is that you need to do to overcome any sort of blockages moving forward. Okay, let's see what's going on. Let's see what is happening. Okay, it's all about commitments. For many of you, this could be a time of moving forward and finding resolutions or ingenious ways to manifest something rewarding and long-term as well. So let's see what's going on today, my dear friends. We're close to the end of the month of March. So the April readings, I'll be working on those the next couple of days. And we've got a new moon in on April Fool's Day on April 1st. So those of you on Patreon, I'll be working on that today, tomorrow. So look out for that. Let's see what's going on. Wow, the Aries energy, right? The Fool. Wow, okay. So needing to let go, surrender and have the courage to move forward. We've seen things from a different perspective, maybe also closing a karmic cycle, a difficult cycle that where we felt imprisoned. We know the hanging man is sacrifice, but it's also unconditional love. It can speak to magic. It can also speak to someone now having the ability to communicate clearly, have the courage to move forward. I do see the sun. The sun in Aries is very powerful. We also see the light here. So I don't know why I'm getting, the sun at the top and then at the bottom, middle ground, using that middle ground. So we've got mutable water and we've got cardinal fire. So trying to make the changes that are necessary. But as I said again, it does speak to courage, right? And just trusting, holding on to the faith that what you've sacrificed, what you've done will come back to you tenfold. And that obviously speaks to giving unconditional love. Those of you that that have been dealing with someone that was very maybe deceptive, someone that was just very closed up. I don't know, it could be the time where now they're having that courage, the passion to move forward, to start a new cycle. This could also speak to, of course, leaving something behind, leaving a situation behind, and there's judgment. So a critical moment shows up here. We've got Archangel Michael, we've got second chances, we've got a resurrection here, a very important decision that needs to be made. It's like, and this could play out until, I'm going to say until the first, the new moon in Taurus, which will be an eclipse, right? So that this situation could be playing out in that period of time, because we've got the first new moon of the new astrological year, and then we've got Pluto, so Scorpio here, so needing to let go of any deception, anything that kept you blocked. There's a very important decision that needs to be made here. Someone has a dilemma about even a physical journey. Yes, it is a physical journey as well. The Chariot, we've got Aries, Cancer, and they're 90 degrees apart. So someone's pressured into taking action, needing to make that decision to let go of any scattered energies and move forward, right? Trusting. Cancer is it's very much about emotional security. It can have to do with matters pertaining to the past as well. This could also be someone moving homes, traveling, getting ready to physically travel as well. This could be a new home someone's moving to as well. Standing in one's truth. This is a card of victory. We've got the clarity. This is some sort of a release, I'm going to say. The Ace of Swords, having dealt with anything that you need to cut away from your life. It's clear and concise communication as well. And we've got the Five of Wands, which can still speak to a bit of conflict. It does involve other people here. Could be a family situation, a business, something pertaining to work. But we know Five of Wands is its changes coming in, which can be challenging, but someone, even though there's been miscommunications as well, I feel that the air will change, that there will be work that will be done on a certain situation. So putting in the effort, right? Fives always speak to changes, and five is also the major is the Hierophant. So someone holding on to the faith that the effort will be put in, that through clarity you will receive news pertaining to changes that someone's been going through. It could be, as I said, a change of home, a change of residence, a change of business. Yeah, someone's needing to let go of a heavy burden, coming to an end. There's a sense of restart, and someone is getting unstuck here, right? Cardinal energies. So cardinal fire is all about the desire. Cardinal water is needing to change because someone hasn't been happy emotionally. The end of a burdensome cycle. And someone is single here, the Nine of Pentacles. But there's also a sense of abundance and self-worth, the energies of self-worth, right? The Nine of Pentacles, an ending, and what I mean by ending is that an era in one's life has ended. They've come through as very powerful. Remember, we had that full moon in Virgo. This is the Virgo card. So someone is, this could speak to also a job that is, someone's changing their job, their daily routine, their life is changing on many fronts, because remember that Virgo is the 6th house. It can also speak to getting practical, where someone's been wishing for something, maybe hoping on a second chance to resurrect their life, but they're taking action towards it, cutting anything that maybe also cutting someone out of their life that maybe was very secretive, very deceptive, right? Scorpio and Pisces here. And we've got Cancer. So there's a lot of emotion moving forward. Someone knows their worth here, and they've got everything that they need to start something stable and long-term. And we've got the King of Swords, so Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Someone could be still going through divorce proceedings. For others of you, King of Swords could also be clarity and truth coming through. We know that the King of Swords could be anyone who wears a uniform, someone who is speaking clearly now, or they've made a decision to clear their energy, their lives out. This is someone that's very experienced, intelligent, witty. They will tell you the truth. What's at the bottom? And we've got the Emperor. Wow. Wow, okay, so the Emperor, Aries, Taurus, could be any other sign. Seven of Pentacles, the Emperor has been stuck, going through a Saturnian challenge of a difficult moment in their life. It's like they're looking at their investments, what relationship, what they've been invested in. Six of Wands. We've got the 7 and the 9. So someone whatever this Emperor has invested themselves in, it feels like there's doors opening up for changes. Of course, this could be a project. This could be, it could be a business partnership as well, that they could be going out on their own, and they're dealing with legalities now. This could speak to someone who's had trouble. I don't know if it's in a home or in a partnership. Could be business and family involved here. Let's see what the Karma Dharma is. We've got the Hermit. Someone coming out of the darkness. Someone been seeking the light. I don't know if this is also someone who's gone through health issues as well. The Hermit is Virgo. It's the house of health, right? But someone also has gone through maybe a spiritual awakening. Let's see what's going on generally in business and in life with a good tarot. Wow, okay. We have the 10 of Wands again. So an ending to a business deal, an ending to a project. We've got the Moon. Maybe there's been deception, or there's a lot of information missing, or someone's been in conflict whether to end a burdensome situation in their life pertaining to a home. We do have the Knight, Messenger of Water, so an offer that's on the table here could be coming from a Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer. Someone also who holds strong fire in their chart. And we've got the 8 of Fire here, so a lot of messages back and forth pertaining to desires, emotions. Remember, the Moon can also speak to matters to do with a home. Secrecy, someone's been unclear about what's been going on in their home. The 8 of Fire, 8 of Wands is where there's been stuck energies. Where there's been stuck energies, things are starting to pick up now with the 8 of Fire. That can also speak to travel, physical travel as well. A lot of desire to move forward. Remember, the 8s are in the infinity symbol, so we've got also Leo energy here, my dear friends. We've got the 5 of air, 5 of swords, which obviously speaks to conflict and challenges and a difficult chapter where there's been sabotage, there's been too many people, maybe also gossip, other people getting involved here. 5 of air and 5 of wands. Looks like, I don't know why, but I'm getting that a divine masculine figure is putting things straight. And they could also be, the Emperor and the King of Swords could also be enemies or adversaries, right? So people that are not on the, 2 people that are not on the same side. And again, I'm going to say, if this is in relation to love, into romance, looks like someone is getting single, leaving a burdensome chapter in their life, starting a new cycle by, first of all, moving, clearing out their life. They've sacrificed enough. They're hoping for a resurrection in their life, a new beginning. Remember that the 10 of Wands turns into the Ace, and we've got the 10 of Wands twice. So matters of love and life, it's been really heavy. And we've got 15 Wands here, which is Capricorn, Saturn. So they've been stuck. They've needed to run with the punches as well. Let's see what's going on in love. Matters of love here. We've got a Page of Cups, so there is an apology or, let's communicate, let's go out and have that cup of coffee. We've got the Hierophant here, Romeo and Juliet, a very difficult love story, dear friends, and it could be involving a child as well. Maybe someone was immature, or this could also be someone holding back on their true emotions. Okay, the Hierophant also speaks to traditional traditions, but also remember someone following their North Node. North Node is in Taurus, and that would say that obviously they're letting go of anything karmic holding them back. So their life has been going through a transformation. I've mentioned Leo. We've got Aquarius, there is Taurus. We do have some fixed energies here, no doubt. What comes after the card of tradition? We've got the 7 of Cups, which are 5 and a 7, 2 numbers of, obviously, challenges and conflicts. 7 of Cups, something very dreamy. We see Romeo and Juliet. There's a lot of love here, but there's also a lot of lack of clarity. Temptation, there is the devil. Someone being stuck in another connection. We've got also the Princess of Arrows. So the Page of Swords, which can speak to some message of truth, or someone going through a learning curve or having difficulty in making a decision. We do have the card of marriage here as well. So someone maybe has choices here. And I don't know if this would be a marriage pertaining to a child, or someone having married for the wrong reasons. And we've got the 4 of Cups. 4 of Cups many times is missed chances. There could be a second chance at something with a Judgment card here as well. We've got a lot of cups here. So a lot of emotions, but we've got, Pisces, which is mutable. Gemini as well, mutable. We've got fixed Taurus, so someone is needing to make the changes, even though changes are not easy for them. And someone needing to take charge in their life, right? The devil here, which is Capricorn, there's a lot of temptation here to move forward, make the changes that are necessary, and find one's bliss. 4 of Cups is usually, 4s speak to security, right? Being happy within a home. Let's see, we've got the Queen of Cups. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And we've got the Temperance here. Venus and Vulcan showing up again. So marriage shows up again. Someone not being happy in a marriage, where there may have been deception as well. There were blockages pertaining to love, limitations, restrictions, and karma. Someone may be not being very truthful about their true emotions. We've got the Divine Feminine very open and ready for love, or someone just being very nurturing and loving. Right, we've got the Divine Feminine. It's more than likely the Divine Masculine that could be coming through as quite childish. We've got Temperance here again, Archangel Michael saying that things will happen in divine timing. What's at the bottom of the deck? And we've got the Four of Swords. So someone's coming out of a heartbreak, obviously, here. Four of Swords is in action, needing to wait, needing to heal. Wow, let's take 3 Lenormand here. Before I do that, let's see what the Karma... Oh, I've done the Karma Dharma. I've done that, but I think I'm going to have to take one more card because nothing happens for no reason. Let's see. We've got the Hermit. We've got the Virgo card, right? So what else is that we need to know? We've got the Devil here. So a lot of Earth, right? Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Remember what I always say about this this card here, where the cage is open. The cage is open, but someone cannot see that. Is it fears that's holding them back? Is it they're not making a move until an actual offer comes through, until clarity comes through and communication? Let's take 3 Lenormand on the in the area of love here. So we've got the Tree, which is a 5, just like the Hierophant here. The Tree does speak to an unhealthy maybe situation. This could be a past connection as well, a long time coming situation where changes need to happen, transition. There's been a yearning for someone to take action, to maybe also travel, right? Build a new home, a new nest elsewhere. Someone's waiting on communication here. We've got a 17, which is the Star, social media. And someone waiting on the opportunity, or someone to make up their mind to choose between 2. Right? We've got 22 in the path. There's an opportunity opening up here. Someone is going through an ending where love is concerned, because they were in a marriage where they were forced. It was karma. And it does relate to children as well, childlike energies. But we've got, you know, a Page of Cups and a Page of Swords. So we do have fresh energies coming through as well. Maybe a very sacrificing Divine Feminine as well. Sacrificing for her children, or sacrificing her happiness for others. But the path opens up. There's a very important decision that needs to be made. But there's hesitation here as well. The Sun comes through. I love that. Absolutely. Absolutely love that. Someone is following their heart. There will be clarity as well. I'd like to we've got the Sun here, remember. So the Sun does speak to matters of heart, childlike energies, flirtation, someone taking a risk. Let's look at this 9 of Pentacles. And the King of Swords, I feel called to take. So we've got a Divine Masculine that's getting single. They will be communicating that maybe. There's news coming in a lot, that there's a brand new beginning, a new cycle opens up for this Divine Masculine who is now free. And we've got a friendship here, and they could also be having, seeking help from a friend. Could be someone that's also in the, works for the law. someone speaking truthfully, someone showing their loyalty, maybe also having gone through legalities or a legal divorce or something like that, because they're following they're very devoted. There's a lot of devotion here. And because it's an 18, the dog, right? Someone that was very doing things by the book, very obedient, maybe to family, maybe to traditions, maybe, I don't know, I feel as though they were doing what was best for others and not for themselves. Here I see that someone is taking action and looking for their, a second chance at their happiness, a new beginning. But there's a dilemma here. Okay, there is a dilemma. Let's look at this Emperor, which is the general energy. Remember, the Emperor energetically is a number 4. So it's something getting stable. There's security. Remember, the Emperor can also be someone very controlling, or someone that one could depend on, but there's stuck energies here. Yeah, we've got the Mountain here, and the Mountain does speak to blockages or someone going through a difficult karmic chapter that they are closing up. And the Mountain also speaks to someone needing to stand tall, to be firm. I get that Capricorn energy here. There's the Sun again. So we do have someone who is in a place of leadership, someone who maybe also has, they come along with a bit of ego. The energies of karma have come through a lot. And we've got the Ship, which speaks to transition and travel and change. And we've got the Bouquet here, my dear friends. So there is an offer on the table for change. It's a 9, and 9s speak to endings. There is the Heart, and there is the Divine Feminine. So I would say more than likely the Divine Feminine, or if you are a Divine Feminine, this could also speak to a job, maybe also a position, which you've worked very hard towards, and there's been a lot of competition as well. There was a moment of pause, but I feel that things are starting to open up now. Let's see what this offer is about. We've got a messenger. Remember, the Knight of Cups. Now, some of you could be dealing with a younger and an older. This is a romantic situation. You're dealing with an older and a younger individual, or you could be dealing with maybe someone who romantically was not very experienced. This was someone that was more experienced in the area of work, so maybe also someone that holds a position of power, right? And remember that Virgo and the Hermit speaks to someone having seen the light. Someone's gone through an awakening, a spiritual understanding, right? They've connected with their higher self. Maybe they've also been away managing a situation, and they have not been connecting. Let's see what this Eight of Fire is. We've got the Three of Cups, so Belvedere, someone on the lookout, waiting on their ships to come in. Yeah, this took longer, more than likely, than necessary, and we do have someone taking action. This is physical travel. And there is a bit of a hold up here, but you're going to get to see who the enemy is, the third person, what was holding them back. She's taking off the mask, this Namika. She's a rival, just like I said. We've got maybe 2 rivals, and could be a mother figure as well. We've got the 12, which is the hiccup, the hold up as well. So with that Neptune and Jupiter conjunction, I do feel we're going to see what was the hold up. A lot of things will be open to see. We will see who the enemy is, or what were the blockages. Okay, the blockages maybe also could be just divine timing, right? Or karma. We've got a pleasant conversation around a round table, which is very positive, and we've got the Ace of Cups here. So we've got 3, 9, 9 and 12 is 21, 22. Oh my God. There's that 22 again, my dear friends. And we've got the Knight of Cups coming through. Romantically speaking, this is romance. This is Romeo and Juliet. Oh my goodness. Romeo and Juliet is here, obviously. Five, 22, wow, 44, 44. 44, my dear friends. Wow. Okay. There's a lot of potential here. There is an offer on the table. A lot is changing. Some of you have been waiting on someone's arrival. But some, you know, if it's a divine masculine, they had a lot that they were dealing with. Now, of course, it could be a mirroring effect. It will be different for each of you. Like, it could be two people going through the same situation as well. I want to see what's the Four of Swords, what's beneath it. And we've got the awakening, which is, we've got the sun here, Cupid and Psyche. Someone is awakening to the truth, to what really matters to them, to matters of heart. Again, the sun. Remember the story of Psyche and Cupid, where it was the nasty mother being in this story. It was Aphrodite who was jealous of her son's lover. So let's see emotionally. Emotions are running high, supermoon. A bit more clarity, please, Spirit. Emotions are running high. We've got adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. So mutable energy. Third quarter moon. Something is, we're turning a difficult corner, needing to complete something. Third quarter moon, right? Almost there, but it's not easy. Believe in the impossible, blue moon. And something obviously that wouldn't happen very often. A blue moon. This is something quite rare. Supermoon and blue moon. Blue moon can also speak to someone being very emotionally unstable, very down, needing to make the adjustments in their life. The answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini. I don't know if you're dealing with a Gemini or you're dealing with a Sagittarius. I mean, full moon in Gemini is where obviously the sun moving through Sag. So I don't know if you're dealing with a Sagittarian. Full moon in Gemini. This is relating to December 8th of this year. Maybe you'll have all your answers then. Who knows? And remember also, if you're dealing with a Gemini, decisions are not easy. Okay, I think I will leave it there, my dear friends. I hope that you're all doing well. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting. We do see a lot of changes here. There are offers here, whether there's something, the ability to create, a lot will be revealed. A lot has been hidden. We are leaving burdensome cycles. There's a lot of movement, a lot of change, a lot of cardinal energies, right? Remember also, lastly, that with the sun moving through Aries, and there's been a lot of Cancer energy. We've got the Chariot here. Remember the sun in Aries now. If those of you that are dealing either with a Capricorn or a Cancerian, right, which of course can speak of, your goals, your aspirations, and your home, there's challenges here to make the necessary changes. Or if you're dealing with a Capricorn or a Cancer, they're pressured into, having those changes, meeting meeting up with those changes. And if you're an Aries, of course, for Aries, things are looking pretty good, I would say. But also, we are, as the sun is coming up to Chiron, dear friends, we are looking at that open wound, and we're looking for that key to open that cage, a resolution. That key could also speak to, obviously, a new home, unlocking someone's heart, unlocking yourselves as well, as you've seen the light, moving forward with trust. Trust that spirit is there for you. Trust that the light is always dark. The light is always stronger than the darkness. Remember that Saturn can speak to fears, a lot of fears. And someone also having matured, okay, having been grounded, obviously. All right, my dear friends. Thank you so much once more for being here. I was working on your answers, the yes reading with that Twin Flame Soulmate reading. I did get back to a lot of you yesterday. I think that's it until the next time, which will probably be not this Wednesday, coming the Wednesday after. So let's say 2 weeks interval from giving you, clarity on messages of love. I hope that you enjoyed those. Thank you so much for connecting with me. Thank you for being on Patreon, my dear friends. And thank you also to those who have shared a testimonial with us pertaining to your experience after getting maybe a personal reading from me, as we will be choosing some testimonials which we announced on the community. You've still got 1 or 2 days, because we're going to launch a new website on the 1st of April. So we will be using your testimonials. Thank you for giving us that feedback. Thank you so much for your love in general. Look after yourselves, and thank you so much once more. Ta-da.